Hello, and in this video we're going to look at factorising quadratics using the grid method. So we're going to start with a nice simple one. So we're going to use x squared plus 8x plus 15. So what I'm going to do is this. So I'm going to look at our grid. Now, if you're unsure of how the grid works, go back and look in the previous video and on expanding brackets using the grid method, and that will help you to use this grid and look at how it goes. Now, if we've expanded brackets, we get this answer. So let's look at where these answers come from. Well, when we get an answer, the x squared bit comes from this box here. So I'm going to put this x squared in here. And the constant at the end, this 15, comes from this bit here. So those two bits go back in that bit there. Now this 8x actually comes from a combination of these two squares put together that gives us 8x. So what we do now is I look at the factors of 15. So I look 15 and 1, 3 and 5, and because it's a plus, I know that two numbers multiplied together have to be either both positive or both negative. So now I can look at the grid. Well, what's going to give me x squared? Well, that has to be an x multiplied by another x. Now I have to look at two numbers here from my factors that are going to be multiplied together to give me 15, so either 15 and 1 or 3 and 5, that are going to either both be negative or both be positive, that are going to give me 8. Well, it's going to be plus and plus because I need a positive 8. So it's going to be 5 and 3. So plus 5 and plus 3. And it doesn't matter which way round we do it, it would be then, just to double check, plus 3x plus 5x. So 5 plus 3 gives us 8. So my answer for this would then be in brackets x plus 5 x plus 3. So let's look at another one. So if I have x squared minus 2x minus 35. So straight away I've got some negative numbers. So yet again, I draw my grid. I'm doing it nice and big so you can see what happens in my grid. Just like before, I know that whatever goes here is going in this box here, and whatever goes here is going down the bottom here, and the combination of these two boxes will be minus 2x. So what are the factors of 35? It's going to be 35 and 1 and 7 times 5. So it's a negative, so one of them is going to be plus and one of them is going to be negative. So what's going to give me that minus 2x? Well, to give me minus 2, I need a plus 5 and take away 7. So let's put the plus 5 minus 7, and I've got x times x. So my brackets will be x plus 5 x minus 7. But it doesn't matter which way round these go, because we know that 1 times 2 and 2 times 1 doesn't matter which way round it goes. So let's just double check it. So that would be plus 5x, that would be minus 7x, which put it together gives us minus 2x. Okay, and the last one we're going to look at in this video will be, so we have x squared minus 6x plus 9. So again, we're drawing the grid. Two numbers and letters I'm going to put here, so the x squared plus 9, the factors of 9, 9 and 1, 3 and 3. That's a positive, so it's either going to be plus and plus or negative and negative, but I need it to be minus 6x. I know for x squared I've got x times x, so what's going to give me minus 6? Well, it's going to be minus 3, take away another 3. So I've got minus 3 and minus 3. It's a quick check, minus 3x, minus 3x. Brilliant. So I've got x minus 3, x minus 3. So that's our first video on this. So little tips for us. We make sure that whatever goes here goes in the first box, whatever goes here goes in the last box. We list the factors and then we work out which ones are going to give us that number when we put them together. In our second video, we're going to look at things that have a higher coefficient at the front here, including 2x squares and 4x squareds, etc., etc. So I hope to see you in that video.